Well, hey everybody, Gizmo here. Got my buddy Pikachu, and we are going to be playing the Greats. Welcome to the channel. Cheers. Got my libation. Hopefully you've got something of your own. We are going to be starting up a brand new set of videos. I decided to go ahead, just finished reading Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. Loved it. It was my childhood. It was like my adolescence, just packaged up and, you know, told that I'm going to be dying soon by 2045 and that I probably should get my affairs in order. Anyway, aside from that, I just wanted to kind of put down that I have been, working on trying to get some things done. Hold on a second. I don't think you guys can hear me very well. Hey, let's fix that. Okay, here we go. That's probably much better. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Okay, so just in case you didn't hear anything, let's start over from scratch. Welcome to the stream, buddy Pikachu, libation. Hopefully you've got one. There we go. Just finished reading Ernest Cline's Ready Player One. Consumed it in about, I don't know, 10 hours from start to finish. It was kind of like just bam, I blazed through it. I just really enjoyed it. It was in essence my adolescence. And really reminded me that there's an awful lot of games that we have as a, that we have come from. Sort of like, how did we get to where we are? Well, we played a bunch of games. We had a bunch of games that were, sort of setting the stage for kind of where we are today. And so what I thought I would do is I would do a whole new video series called Gizmo Plays the Greats. The idea here being that we are going to try to find those games that we used to play back in the 80s and early 90s and stuff that were really what set the standard for what was considered a classic game or a great game at the time. I tried getting World of Xeen to work on my DOS box. I had some serious problems. I was unable to get that to happen. Oh, it's the Karathi. Look at this. This is classic. All right, anyway. Wing Commander. 1990 Origin Systems. Yes. Okay. Anyway. This is just so kitschy for me. This is a trip down memory lane. Anyway. I thought we would play some of these great games that we haven't, that maybe some of you have never seen played before ever, or have ever played them. And, you know, some of these things, I mean, obviously this is not going to be like, you know, a Fallout. This is not going to be a World of Warcraft. It's not going to be a Fortnite. You know, those games are really pretty impressive. And the computing power of the systems we have today, I mean, like a console, is just ridiculous. My streaming PC right now, which is not just a streaming PC, it's a gaming PC, is just ridiculous in terms of the power behind it. You know, I was just talking about repurposing an old computer that I have. That I'm just like, you know, well, maybe we could turn it into a DOS machine and, you know, use it for playing DOS games. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I could, but I don't think it's going to be able to handle all of this. I mean, it could kind of handle all of it, all the specs and stuff, because it's, you know, it's going to be beefy. It's going to be far beefier than everything that they've got. My concern is the system's going to be too much for the operating systems. I mean, like, I have to put, if I put Windows 95 on it, I'm not entirely certain that 95 is going to be able to handle the system configuration the way it is. I know there's more than 4 gig of RAM on that thing, and unfortunately, you know, 95 was the first operating system we had that actually would address up to 4 gig of RAM. So anything over 4 gig is just going to be ignored. So I'm like, hey, we can put 95 on it. I don't know if it's going to be worthwhile. Maybe we put something else on it. Maybe we put Windows, you know, XP or something, and maybe we can use that. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure some things out. Or maybe I just donate it to a family member or something. But anyway, we're going to be playing tonight just for a little bit, because I spent a lot of time beating up on Xeen trying to get it to work. I was able to create characters. I was able to go into the tavern and do some stuff, but it eventually died when I tried to exchange items between characters. It wouldn't let me do it, which is a major problem. I mean, that's like half of your character management is transferring items between characters. So, oh wow, there you are then. Okay. All right, so let's start the Vega campaign. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Get ready. Okay. Well then. Okay then. All right. Hold on. Gizmo. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. Ah, I screwed that one up. All right, fine. I'm Gizmo. Gizmo. All right. It was Paladin. Talk to Shot Glass. Belly on up, friend, and take a load off. You must be Gizmo. I'm Shot Glass. Welcome aboard the Claw. Now, funny thing here. There is a movie called Until the Fleabag Shot Me Up So Bad I Couldn't. The Kilrathi. I guess I flew with most every pilot on the Claw. I'll tell you the story in a second. So if you want to find out, you want to know how anyone pilot or another flies, old Shot Glass is the guy to ask. Okay, Shot Glass. Gotcha. Okay. He smiles at me. Okay. Stop by when you're off duty and we'll talk more. Okay then. All right. Funny thing is that when in this game, this is the TCS Tiger's Claw. Okay, that's a Tiger's Claw. For some reason, in the movie Wing Commander, which was like one of the worst films ever made, it is like far worse than almost anything. I mean, there's some stuff from the 80s that's pretty bad, but this was pretty bad. And Freddie Prinze Jr., yeah, I'm sorry. I much prefer your wife, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Buffy. Just sorry. You're great as Freddy in Scooby-Doo because Freddy is dumb. But you got, you know, I'm not going to say typecasting, but anyway. Regardless, they named it the Tiger Claw. It was just so clumsy. And a friend of mine and he works at Microsoft actually now. We were chatting about it. And I'm just like, why did they change it? I mean, it was just like, we have just this such a thing about this game. And, you know, we played these games for forever and we love them and we enjoyed them. And they completely changed like the basic of the game, like the ship you're stationed on. I was like, seriously? It was just the weirdest thing ever. So, all right, hold on. I got to get a little closer so I can actually access. Okay, let's play the game for a minute. Fly a training mission. Yes, let's. Select the enemy. Let's pick those guys. Sure. Get ready. Okay, there we are. Hold on. Whoa. Oh, wow. He was like right there. All right, I better get better at this. All right, how am I? All right, why am I not shooting? All right, hold on. It should be spacebar, but spacebar's not working. All right, hey, come back here. Come back here. There you are. I'm gonna smash into this guy. I'm not trying to. Alright. Well, hold on a second. Alright, so wait a second. So, I mean, this used to be that you just play this with the... Alright, I'm gonna put the mouse away. Alright, hold on a second. I'm gonna have to really up my game here and come back. What was funny is that... Whoa, what is going on? Alright, there we go. No, it's not working. I don't get what's going on here. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to figure this out because I kind of need to make sure this guy works before I can... Alright, try this again. Maybe if I just play the... play with the keyboard here, which is all I did before. There we go. That's a little better. Come on, where are you? too hard, too fast. All right, that's a little better. It's a little too fast. Excuse me, goodness. Oh my lord, I apologize. Okay, hold on, come here, come here. Alright, come here. I'm blowing little bits of him off, but I'm not quite getting him. There was something about how to... I mean, I should be able to launch a missile at him at some point here. What was funny is that when I first started playing this, I played this game on a 386 SX. Yes! There we go. Alrighty. And so my game was actually pretty slow, comparatively speaking. It was, I mean, it was actually a pretty good. Oh, I am so screwed. I can't remember how to do this. Ah, so close. Tried to slam into him. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna slam into you. Smash! Oh, come on. Anyway, my 386 SX was kind of a crap computer. It was good enough for things like Xeen, but it was not good enough for practically anything else. And I blew it up somehow. I think I smashed into it. Anyway, but I lent it to a friend. I lent the game to a friend of mine, and she tried playing it, and she was like, "Wow, this game is so hard." And I'm like, "Oh," I like thinking to myself, "Oh, well, you know, you just haven't gotten the skills yet to do this, you know." And I mean, even me, I'm struggling here with these skills right now. And I thought, okay, well, she just simply hadn't built up the time to do that yet. No, her computer was a 486 DX, which meant that the math coprocessor was built into it. As a result, her computer was like, zip, 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 and you're dead. You're like, okay. And I'm like, well, so how much did you play this? And she said, oh, well, I managed to kill, like, you know, the first, you know, 8 guys. I'm like, you managed to kill 8 guys? Holy crap. It's like, dang, I didn't think that was... I mean, I played it once on her computer. I was like, yeah, this is not going to happen. So what I had to do was to turn off her turbo switch so that I could... so that she could play it. And then at that point, she's like, you know what? I tried playing it. It was so hard and so frustrating. I just gave up on it. I was like, I can understand that. It's hard to play this if you are trying, if you're pretty much, what do you call it? You know, if the guys are zipping around you that much, I can completely understand that would be a problem. Hey, square number 5. Yeah. Okay, that kind of sucked. All right. Look, there we go. Yes. All right. 73,000. All right. Cool. All right. So it's Paladin. Oh, laddie, take a seat and tilt the glass for little Paladin. All right. All right. Sure. Oh, we'll tilt the glass. All right. I recall once when I was a lieutenant, just like yourself there. We were flying patrol or record the 4th planet in the Alliance system. These 4 killer Arthis, salty, came out and zooming out of the sun at their backs. What's the point, monsieur? Here's one, oui. I like her. Leading up to it, lass. That day we learned that a salty will always turn to the left. It's got something to do with the way their engines or ducts are arranged. So when you tail a salty, watch to the left. That's where it'll go when he makes his break. Good to know. All right, and talk to Angel. Bonjour, Lieutenant. You're called Gizmo, no? I am called Angel. I know you are. I am just reviewing. All right. Figures on recent encounter with the Kilrathi. Cheers. All right. Sure. 1.4 missiles are required to destroy the Dralthi, while over 7 direct laser hits necessary to destroy the same vessel. I hope this information is useful to you, Lieutenant. Sure. Major Casey. Second, Lieutenant Gizmo. Oh, Lieutenant Marshall. Oh, no. No, Marshall. Oh, what a piece of work he is. All right. Okie dokie. All right, so hold on a second here. I'm going to see... so I need to do something real quick. We're probably going to lose the picture for a second while I make a couple of changes here. Well, thank you for doing that, but I really kind of wanted it really to go away, but that's awesome. Appreciate that. All right, there we go. I think we've got everything squared away. Now we can go back to Wing Commander. Yes. Okay, oh hold on. And bam! There we go. Okay, except... Oh, I don't know why it's doing this. What's happening is that my Restream client is moving around and it's driving me nuts, and I can't... It's like the... let's do this. Let's scale that guy down a bit. All right, move him over here. Let's close that guy. And yeah, I know I'm doing some bad stuff, but that's okay. All right, let's try that again, and... So it's got to work. Alt-Enter. Okay. And... All right. Well, I hope it's still working. We'll find out, I guess. Okay. Let's go to the barracks. Yes. All right. Review my medals. There we go. AKA Gizmo Enyo System Dateline 2654.110. Okay. Save this campaign. Sure, save this campaign. Game name Gizmo 1. Okay. I got to make sure this is working. So hold on a second, because I think all of a sudden, okay, it seems to be working. It's just it's kind of flaking out. All right. Try this again. All right, there we go. Hope you guys like my background on my screen. That's kind of cute. But all right, here we go. That is there. That's what I want. Right there. I think we're good. All right, turn to the bar. Review our medals. Save the campaign. Oh, that's cute. I forgot that I did that. It puts people in the bunks when you save your campaign. I don't think anything else really works here. I think this just shows you which save games exist. But we can go to the mission hangar. Okay. Mission briefing. Enyo system, 0600 hours. You've got a lot of work to Tiger's Claw. See, Tiger's Claw. Tigers. All right, Blue Devil Squadron, the first patrol. You Killer Bees, the next. You rookies will be fine with the experienced pilots in your first missions. All right, Captain. I want the rookies to fly as wing leaders. You vets keep an eye out on the kids out there. Okay then. Here are the assignments. Gizmo, you're leading Alpha Wing. Yes. Spirit will fly high on your wing. Yes. She does. I love Spirit. She's great. Okay. And she's Lieutenant. You're the wing leader. But if Spirit talks, you be sure and listen. Got it? Yes, sir. Oh, I love my blue hair. Good. Here's your patrol plan then. Computer, display alpha. All right. You'll check three possible jump points at about 20,000 clicks out. All right. There's Tiger's Claw. There are asteroids near nav points 2 and 3, so stay on course. Okay. Any questions? I'm good. Oh, that would be a good thing to know, yes. What happens if we encounter the enemy? And back to the Tiger's Claw. Okay, then. This is no train sim. Yeah, I know. All right. Squadron dismissed. All right. I hope this is gonna. There we go. All right, here we go. Okay. So I was saying, and on mute, I realized that when this game came out, I mean, this was like the highest graphics that we were having at the time. I mean, you could do things with arcade games that you couldn't do on PCs because of the computers and the how you could manipulate it. The only games that really kind of came close in terms of being able to be like an arcade experience on a PC were the Doom games, Doom and Quake, because Carmack had written those things so far down to the bare metal that it was very clear kind of what was going on with that. That he knew exactly what needed to be done to maximize the amount of frames he could push per second, the number of polygons he could draw on the screen every frame. So there were things that this game, I mean, what I said was funny about this is that this was really relying upon your computer to render as quickly as possible. It was how fast can you push polygons to the screen? That was the question. And like I said, when my friend at the time was trying to play this game, because her computer was so much faster than mine, it could draw polygons a lot faster than mine could. So for her, this was like an incredibly difficult... Oh my God. I didn't even see that until the last second. Yes, there are asteroids there. All right, here we go. Oh, and I died. Paid one of our own. Lieutenant Gizmo. Okay. That's hilarious. First difficult as young as Gizmo. Yeah, well, there's that. Without even a chance to prove himself. Oh yeah, no, there's absolutely no, like, you know, hey, F up, you really should have fixed that. Don't be a fuck up anymore, right? Yes, okay. All right, there we go. But anyway, like I said, this was sort of state of the art. There's things that you could do with arcade games because of the specific hardware, the specific things that you had, the controller, all that kind of stuff. The problem with PCs was that, like everything else, the issue was that all of those computers were different. You had so many different people making games or making computers, and they were all working off of the same kinds of what do you call it? They're all working off of the same interfaces. You know, everybody was doing, you know, SCSI or PCI or whatever, but they all were making very different things. And so what happened was that someone's computer could be very different. I mean, you had a whole bunch of different audio cards and video cards or sound cards and video cards and motherboards. And, you know, for instance, when I first started playing World of Xeen, which was kind of scary, my computer had 1 megabyte of RAM on board that it came with. And I thought, great. And Xeen required 2. And I said, okay, fine. So I bought another megabyte of RAM, which at the time was ridiculously expensive. It was more than 16 gig of RAM cost me when I built my computer. Okay, so 1 megabyte of RAM cost me more than my 16 gig that I bought for my computer today. And I put it in. And then when I found out that it actually ended up that there's something on the motherboard that would actually reserve part of the upper memory so that you couldn't actually get access to all 2 megabytes of memory. And so they had to send me a special executable file to run the game so that I could actually play it. That's how bad it was. But again, because everything was so different, everybody had all these different manufacturers all writing to the same specifications, but they were all so different. All the games had so many different challenges they had to overcome. The biggest problem, of course, like I said, was just the processing power and trying to push as many polygons to the screen as you could. When you could do a scene like this where you're just simply playing a video, that was a lot easier. But when you're actually trying to draw something real time, that's when things started to fall apart. So, all right, let's try this again. and let's not lose up all of our fuel in the first 5 minutes. All right. Oh, look, I'm a little bee. I'm in a killer bee. Oh, yeah. There we go. Zippy zoo. All right. Now, let's hope that I don't use up all of my missiles and all of my... I don't want to use up all of my missiles and all of my... Whoa, hold on. Ah, stop. Stop. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, there we go. 26,000 away. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot about that. Heat seekers. Okay. Alright, I've noticed them as well. Ah, friend or foe. There we go. Okay. Go get him. Yeah. Alright, looks like I tagged him. Oh, there we go. That's lock. Okay. Yep. I had to remember. I have to go back and remember these things. Alright, where are you? There you are. There you are, you little Kilrothy loser. Come on. Come on. Yeah, and they all have different what do you call it, ways of maneuvering. So some of them are really good at some of them will like twist and turn, and others of them will do some different things. It all kind of depends on... Oh yeah, come on, mess him up already. Come on. Yes. Do. Got him. Okay, lock on that guy. Ah, jeez. Okay, where is he? There he is. I see you. I am seeing you. Boy, I really need to turn the sensitivity down on this thing or something. I don't know, but... So the different ships will do different things. Like some of them will turn and sort of fly past you, and then try to come up from behind you. Is this the best the apes can offer? Well, no, actually, it's not. This is just the best I can offer you right now. So the Kilrathi are giant kitty cats, which is kind of cool. And in fact, in one of the games that comes out later, which is Heart of the Tiger, we actually get to see like some really good makeup. What blew my mind as well about the movie TCS with the TCS Tiger Claw, not Tiger's Claw. I mean, you saw Tiger's Claw, right? Yes, you saw Tiger's Claw. Was that they also did let the the makeup for the Kilrathi was worse than it was in the game. It was just bizarre to me. I mean, I'm looking at this movie going, you guys had a much bigger budget and your game prosthetics were just so much better. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous how bad they were. I'm like, you kind of expect that crap, you know, to come out of the game. You kind of think the game is going to be, okay, well, this is going to be, you know, kind of crap because, you know, I mean, it's a game, right? I mean, they don't really have, they're not really, at this point, there weren't really AAA studios. We had some studios that were doing pretty well for themselves. Origin was one of them. But in general, we didn't really have, like, you know, like an EA like we have today, or... Stop it. Oh my god, it's just so annoying. Okay. Yay. Good job. Alright, Nav. Where are we going? We're going over here. Yes. Okay. Sorry, Spirit. I don't mean to do that to you. All right. I have one missile left. Okay. Cool. Anyway. All right. So now we got to be careful about our about the asteroids. But anyway, what I was saying was that the whole thing with the game is just that we didn't have AAA studios, and so you sort of expected that the quality of the game would not be nearly as good as, for instance, a movie, because the budgets were just ridiculously, minuscule as in comparison. They certainly spent a lot of time working on them, and they spent a lot of money working on them, but they didn't spend as much as they would to make a blockbuster film like they did. So, whoa, okay, hold on, wow, all right. Whoa, there's a lot of asteroids here. We're 12,000 away from our spot. Oh, damn. Come on, man. I avoided that thing. There we go. So I avoid these guys. Jeez. Okay. So anyway, when we, like I said, when we started to get some bigger studios is when things started to really change, and you started seeing some of these larger studios be able to put out the same kind of content that you were seeing like out of movie theaters or out of movie studios and stuff. The larger budget games with several hundred developers working on them. Most of these games had like 10 people, maybe 20 working on them back in the day. So and it was funny because reading Ready Player One, of course, the entire thing is there's one guy. In essence, there's a couple of guys who are working on some stuff. So there's sort of like one coder and one business guy, and that was how a lot of companies were. I mean, in essence, that was Romero and Carmack were working on id way back in the day. Of course, they added more people, and they had other folks that helped them out. But I mean, you had a couple of people who were the primary drivers behind a particular title, and then you had other people who were sort of assisting there. So, but it definitely I missed. Crap. Ooh, hello. You are not a Drolthy. You are something else. You are a Salthy. Tagging him, I'm just not doing a lot of damage to him. Oh crap! I've lost one of my laser cannons. That's not good, because I really don't have a lot of other weaponry here. Well, walking hits. Walking hits. Ah, crap. Nope, it's not really hitting him. I really don't like that it's, what do you call it, tracking. Like, I shoot, and then it, like, starts to move my, my joystick that direction. It's really kind of annoying, actually. Okay, it's more than a little annoying. It's a lot annoying. Yeah, I'm not really doing any damage to this guy. Oh, great. Alright, I need Spirit to help me out here, because I am SOL. I have no weapon systems. kind of fly around and hope that I can avoid getting hit by somebody, and hope that Spirit can take these guys out, because I can't. Oof, that was close. Come on, Spirit, take him out. I can't take these guys out. I don't have any. I have no weapon systems, and I have really not a whole lot of fuel left, so I really can't be avoiding these guys much longer here. Gosh, she's not even damaging him. The other one, I think, was somewhat damaged. Yeah, he's a little damaged, but not a lot. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go to the nav point. Okay, good. So I got to the point. All right, so we are low on fuel. Come on, Spirit. Alright, so where is she? She is way out there. Oh, brother. They're there. 48,000. I'm low on fuel. I'm just hoping I can get back. I'm hoping if I get back to the Tiger's Claw, that Spirit will magically appear back with me, because that would be awesome. But I don't think that's going to be the case. So. Tiger's Claw is a destination. 28,000. Okay. Well, that's it. That's as far as I can go. I have no fuel left, and I've got nothing. There we go. So, the nice thing about Wing Commander is that the game gets a lot better as we move forward. So, as we do more work and as time goes on, the game gets much better. Wing Commander 3 is really good. Wing Commander 4 is awesome. And then, you know, Privateer is actually sort of like there was a game called Elite. Back in the day, which is kind of a cool game, and I really hope I'm not going to slam into the Tiger's Claw. That would really suck. Okay, so how do I land? Because I forget how to do that. Oh, I think I actually have to like go and kind of see there, and there's roll. There's like pitch and yaw and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of funny. So all right, here we go. All right, and I forgot that I had to slow down and speed up. All right, let's flip this puppy. There we are. So I need to be over here. let's see if we can get this to work. Kind of hoping it's going to go flip, and then so. All right, objective reached. Got it. 13, 1279, 1305. Let's go ahead and zip it up to this. Okay, and then we're going to pull back quite a bit. Now we're going to flip up. There we go. Okay, there we go. We can probably go up to 100, I think, here. So I recall I'm having these memories flood back into my brain about things that I was doing with this, which I think was that I had that at one point I was trying to fly into the ship and everything is going okay, and then I get there and all of a sudden the ship like flipped and then I crashed into the surface and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And then it killed me. It was like, oh my god, you just seriously. Alright, so yeah, so that did not work. Alright, let's let it go. Let's get some distance out from it. I gotta remember how to do this again. Ah, it's been a long time since I've had to do this. Alright, let me think about this. How do we have to do this? Okay, there we go. Alright, and we slow down, spin around. Oops, okay. So this Tiger's Claw. Hey, Commander Root. Okay, hold on. I am not remembering how to dock with this thing, which is really kind of annoying. Okay, it's not more than it's not really annoying. It's like incredibly. You've got to be freaking kidding me annoying. All right, lock. Thank you. Yes, lock on that guy right there, please. I think that's the docking bay down there. But I mean, I don't really remember anymore. Just kind of sad. Slow it down. Oh, other way. All right. I'm trying to remember how to do this. You saw how much guidance I got at the beginning of the game about how to do this too, right? Yes, you did. Okay, there we go. Put down, spin. There we go. Okay. There we go. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is how I have to approach it. I'm not getting this. This is terrible. Alright, here we go. Stop, slow down. Let's stop. Take a look at this. Okay, so here's a tiger claw. Okay. Alright, hold on. I think I might need to actually go cheat a little. Let's stop. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I know, it's fine. Alright, so I'm cheating horribly here. I just cannot figure out for the life of me how to dock with this damn thing. Here we go. Ah. Request landing. Ah, there we are. Okay. Alright. I am going to have to go back and read the manual. It has been a while. I do own the game, so I will do that. But this is kind of sad that I had to figure out. And that's how you tell your wingman or wingwoman, wing person, to go engage the enemies, is use the communications thing. So I completely forgot about that. Oh boy, I'm in some bad shape. Yeah, you and me both. Glad to see you made it back alive, sir. Yeah. You are not alone. Mission debriefing. It's like you survived your first trip out. He's a very able pilot, Commander. It is an honor to fly on his wing. That's high praise coming from Spirit. You should be proud. You flew out there, received your mission report and your flight recorder. Let's go to the mission report. You got 3 of the hairballs. Yes. And Spirit came up empty. That's all then. Dismissed. Alright. Let's just see real quick. Check pilot scores. 3. Marshall has 6. How'd that happen? Okay. Well, he's doing 1 per sortie, so okay. Konnichiwa. It's not quite spelled correctly. That's okay. Please take a seat. If I may say so, you are doing quite well. Colonel-sama, I'm supposed to be pleased with your performance thus far. There's been no need to praise me before him, though, Honorable Second Lieutenant. The credit for mission success is due to its leader, not its assistants. That's untrue. I see by your expression you don't believe me. No, I don't at all. I assure you I speak what it is in my heart. Well, I appreciate that, Spirit. That it's very considerate of you, but... Hunter, you're Gizmo, right? They call me Hunter, mate. Good day. Spirit, he was telling me about the tumble with the airballs. Sounds like you really mixed it up out there. No, not really, Captain. That's the way it is, isn't it, mate? Just you and some hairballs twisting about trying to get a missile lock. Formations, uniforms, medals, wingmen, that's all sheep dip. Ooh, sheep dip. That sheep dip's kind of nasty. All a Bruce can count on out there is himself and his missiles. That's probably true. Alright. I'm sure you flew his Spirit. She's quite a little thing, but she's a heck of a flyer. She's rock steady, follows orders, don't fire till she's through her shot. Yeah, I liked her too. That was great. Oh, there was something else. somewhere. There's like some sort of not like an Easter egg, but just like something that you looked at and you went, oh, that's kind of an interesting thing to do. And I'm gonna fly a training mission. Okay, never mind. All right, well, let's save this puppy and call it a night. And we'll talk more about Wing Commander when I stream next time. Not sure when that's going to be, but I do want to. There we go. Okay, and there's our sleeping dude. I like that we have nudie, practically nudie pictures up, and it's a co-ed thing. It's like that. No, that wouldn't be happening. When I look at this, I kind of think of where it would be if this is this kind of a situation. It would be more like Starship Troopers. A lot of people, in the same space. You've got to be considerate, and just recognize that everybody is going to have different different desires, different needs, different everything else, but that they all have to work together. So, gender and sex and all that stuff is just kind of like, what we have to deal with. So anyway, hope you had fun playing along with me tonight, doing our Wing Commander Gizmo Plays the Greats series, kicking this off with Wing Commander 1. I will be playing Wing Commander 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play some Privateer. I also really want to see if I can get Xeen to work, because I think World of Xeen is just one of those great games that's out there. I'm also going to see if I can find Bard's Tale, because Bard's Tale is like just the epitome of the original role-playing games for computer systems. I mean, obviously you've got games like Adventure, and you've got games like Zork, and you've got games like Wizard's Castle. Still one of my favorite games of all time, Wizard's Castle. I've made like 14 different versions of that game. Never released a single one of them, but I've made like 14 versions of that game because I love it so much. I do want to try to find a way that we can sort of play some things. If there's any classic games that you want to talk about or you want me to see me play, please comment below. Send me a tweet or send me an email or something. Just let me know what it is that you want to see. I'm GizmoDevo at Gmail. I'm at GizmoDevo on pretty much everything. Like I said, it's if it's Twitter or YouTube or Twitch or Mixer, it's going to be at GizmoDevo. And then again, GizmoDevo at Gmail. Feel free to ping me there if you have anything that you want to see. Comment below, subscribe, follow on Twitch and Mixer, subscribe on YouTube, press the little bell icon to get notified when I post new stuff up. I am going to have a whole new playlist again for all this Gizmo Plays the Greats stuff, all these classic games. And I hope that you're going to enjoy this series, and that it'll help, for some of you, bring back some memories of playing these things for yourself. But for those of you who have never seen this stuff, that you're going to kind of get a feeling for where we came from. One of the things that I think is really interesting about Gen X, and I'm part of the very bleeding edge of what Gen X was. Most of Gen X are the kids of the yuppies. That was long after I was, a tween, was when the yuppies came around. But most of those kids were... we are the last generation, I think, that really understands how technology works, because we saw it grow. I think the boomers kind of checked out around the 90s when technology was exploding. That's when I was a software engineer. That's when all of my friends we were all working together at Hewlett Packard and all these startup companies that were like really trying to do .com stuff. When the web was first introduced, I started working on the internet before there was our World Wide Web, that kind of stuff. So I understand sort of where we've come from in a way that a lot of people just don't. So I am more than willing to share anything that you guys have any interest in about any of these things. And like I said, I want to play some of my favorite games. Wing Commander is one of my favorite games of all time. Xeen is one of my favorite games. And then the text adventures, of course, are just going to be a blast. So I'm really hoping that you're going to be able to come along for this journey, that you're going to want to see this journey play out, and that you're going to be able to follow along and help guide the journey. Like I said, what kinds of things do you want to see? So comment, send me emails, tweet to me, whatever it is, but just let me know what you guys would like to see. What would you like to talk about? and we will tackle those things together. All right. But until then, Pikachu and I say thank you so much for coming along. Really hope you had a good time, and we'll see you on the other side. Until then, cheers. Good stuff in my Team Gizmo mug, and we will see you on the other side.